All right, here we go. We're gonna run these money opens first, and we got the first one for the women's locked and loaded in the gate. We got Goldsmith, Ceresa, Meekum, Whidbey, Melton, and Hinton in this one. Our first moto for our money open for the ladies. We've got, looks like 2 racks for the ladies, and we got 3 racks for the men. Here we go. Gates down. Goldsmith, Ceresa, Meekum, Whidbey, Melton, and Hinton in this one. First round for our money open. In and out of turn number 1. We got the number 1. Olive Hinton with that nag 8. Kaylee Ceresa sitting in that 2 spot. Making her way out of turn number 3. I believe that's the number 1. Olive Hinton. We got a couple of number 1s out there, but I'm pretty sure this is Hinton. Hinton's going to take the first win of the day. Got the nag 8. Kaylee Ceresa is going to get the 2. The number 4 with the 3. Then the 2 and the 1.
We're qualifying 2 and 2, according to this.
Okay. So your 2 qualifiers there, looks like it's Olive Hinton and Kaylee Ceresa. Gates down for our second rack. Women's money open. Meekum, Gifford, Audra Meekum, Nelson, Ross, and Hinton in this one. Got the number 1 bike. Imogen Nelson sitting in that top spot. She's checking out early on this one. Making their way into the final turn. Imogen Nelson sitting in that front spot. She's looking to qualify early here for our second round for women. So Nelson's going to get a spot, followed by that nag 4 of Lily Hinton. All right, first rack of men's, money open. Ward, Kramer, Basage, Fuller, and Ferguson. Gates down, here they come. Basage with an early lead. Julian Basage at nag number 11. He's got a little company as they make their way out of turn number 1. Got the 2 bike. Alex Ferguson sitting in that 2 spot. I believe that's the Ghost Rider Ward sitting on the 3 as they make their way in and out of turn number 3. The final stretch, I got Basage. Basage is going to go, followed by the 2 of Alex Ferguson. Next up, second rack for our men's money open.
That's okay. Just tell Steve what you want to do.
We got Wright, Wolney, Cook, Andrews, and Vita in this one. I believe that's Wright and Andrews running 1 and 2, making their way in and out of turn number 1. Andrews putting a move on there in turn number 1. Right back in it.
Would you mind telling Brandon that I need the semi-sheets?
Yep, go down? Absolutely. Money opens anytime you want. All 3 motos you want. You can make the first one if you want, whatever.
Andrews and Wright. Andrews and Wright picking up those 2 transfers out of your second rack for your money open.
That's to a semi.
Oh, to a semi. Yeah, these guys are going to a semi straight. All right. Next rack, we got Hathcock, Colburn, Tanker, Swain, and Graham in this one. Looks like we got Tanker and Hathcock running 1 and 2 in this one as they make their way into turn number 2. Got the 46 bike of Swain sitting on the 3 spot. In and out of the final turn, we got Tanker, Hathcock. It looks like Tanker and Hathcock moving on to that semi-main event for your men's money open. All right, we got to give them, some of them ladies, they got to have just a couple of second breather here because they were in that money open, and then they're right back up there for the girls cruiser, so they're going to take just a second to rest those legs. And we'll be back racing with our scheduled class racing. Troy. He's coming back. Hey, I'm glad you're coming back.
He's bringing me my model sheets. For semis, I forgot them.
All right, like I said, we're giving these ladies just a little bit of a breather here because they just got off for that money open and now they're getting right back up for class. We're going right into girls cruiser. All right, here we go. On with class racing. We got 11 to 12 girls cruisers on the track. We got Ceresa, Hinton, and Gifford in this one. Total point styles. They make their way out of turn number 1. Got the 5 bike followed by the 967. That's Hinton and Ceresa running 1 and 2. Gifford in there sitting on the 3 spot. Final stretch. Here they come. Hinton, that's the world number 5, taking the first spot. In the 967, Kaylee Ceresa with the 2, Gifford with the 3. Next up, 15-16 girls cruisers on the track. We got Basage, Ross, and Hinton. Looks like Hinton on the national number 97 bike out front today. I believe that's Basage sitting on the 2, bringing it home. Hinton going to take the win. Basage going to get the 2 spot, and Ross with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20, women's cruiser on the track. Whidbey, Goldsmith, and Caulfield in this one. I believe that is the 6 bike. Bridget Caulfield out of Barrington, Illinois, sitting in the top spot. She's got the number 1 bike. Ashlyn Goldsmith sitting in her hip pocket as they make their way down the final stretch. Got the 6, Caulfield. Caulfield's going to take the win. Goldsmith's going to get the 2, and Whidbey's going to take the 3 in your 17 to 20 women's cruiser. Next up, 41 to 45 women's cruiser on the track. We got Casper, Melton, and Basage in this one. Looks like Melton, Basage running 1 and 2 as they make their way into the final turn.
Can you get a chance? Who got first in Model 3? Bridget. Okay.
All right, Melton's going to take the win. Basage going to get the 2 spot. Casper with the 3. Moving on, 7 and 8 mixed open classes, making their way out of turn number 1. Moto number 5. Emil, Freeman, Thines, Zolke, Lichtansky, Wilkie, and Blackburn. Man, I hope I said that right. Taking 3 of these riders, moving them on to a main event this first go around, in and out of turn number 3. Got our front spot there checking out early. Man, that's the 41 bike. 43 bike. It's got to come into focus. That's Travis Thines. Thines is going to get a spot. Got the Gold Cup 1, Luke Blackburn. Got room for one more, and it's a drag race. The number 6 there making a pass. That's Erica Wilkie out of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, picking up that final transfer there out of Moto number 5, your 7 and 8 mixed open. Next up, 11-12 mixed open on the track. We got Beard, Montejano, Burge, Ceresa, and Thompson in this one. Two of these riders going to move on. Got the NAG 8 followed by the state number 3. That's Ceresa and Beard running 1 and 2. We got 2 racks of our 11-12 mixed open. These guys are going to combine next round. First round, we're taking 2. After they combine, we'll take our top 4. Our top 2 right now looks like the Nag 8, Kaylee Ceresa. Ceresa's going to go. We got another heater going on for that second transfer. The 93 bike making a pass. That's Jaden Thompson out of McChesney Park, Illinois, getting that second transfer spot out of moto number 6. Second rack of 11-12 mixed open on the track. 2 of these riders moving on. Beard, Ulkin, Welsh, and Schenberger in this one. Final turn. Man, a lot of racing going on in that final stretch today. Got the 32 bike, Ethan Welsh. Welsh out of Williams Bay, Wisconsin, going to get a spot, followed by the 141 of Jackson Ulkin out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Out of moto number 7, your 2 qualifiers, your 11-12 mixed open. Next up, moto number 8 on the track, 15-16 mixed open. Meyer, Brandon Knoll, Carlin, and Roundtree in this one. 2 of these riders. These guys are fighting for 2 spots into that main event this first go-around. Here they come, elbow to elbow down the final stretch. Got the 31 and the 88. That's Meyer and Brad Knoll picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 8. Moto number 9 on the track. That's your 31 and over mixed open. North, Behinds, and Kaiser. Man, oh man, 31 and over mixed open. These guys are running total points. Oh, these guys are racing. We lose one down in turn number 3. These guys are racing. Lost one down in turn number 3. Total points, every round counts. Got the 113. North getting the win. Followed by the 715 of Kaiser. Out of Belvedere, Illinois, getting that 2 spot. Behinds will take the 3. Next up, moto number 10 on the track, your 7 and 8 open. Takanaga, Peterson, Ceresa, and Dickinson making their way out of turn number 3. These guys are elbow to elbow. We got a real drag race going on. We're only taking 1 of these riders onto that main event this first go-around. The number 2 bike making a pass down that final stretch. That's Drayton Dickinson out of East Moline picking up that one and only transfer in your 7 and 8 open. Next up, moto number 11 on the track, your 9-10 open. Ramirez, Gulvik, Burge, Takanaga, and Wettendorf in this one. 2 of these riders moving on. In and out of the final turn. I did not catch that plate number as they passed me here in turn number 2. 2 of them going to move on. What is that?
The 8.
The 8?
You don't have an 8.
And the 12?
Wait a minute, 8, yeah. Sorry.
The 8 and the 12. So Gulvik and Takanaga. All right, 13-14 open. Kopchik, Kleiman, Velez, Klein, and Hashiguchi taking 2. We got the K bike followed by the 13. That's Kopchik and Kleiman picking up those 2 transfers for your 13-14 open. That's going to bring up moto number 13, your 9-year-old cruisers. Mazajewski, Wilkie, and Lee in this one. Racing total points style here in our 9-year-old cruiser class. Final turn. Total points, that's where every round counts. You race every single round. Least points wins at the end of the day. Got the 5 bike bringing it on in. That's Wilkie. Wilkie's going to get the win. The 2 spots up for grabs. Got the 6 followed by the 269. Moving on. It's going to bring up moto number 14. That's your 12-year-old cruisers. We got Carpenter, Bivens, and Trapp in this one. Already making their way down the final stretch. Our front runner here. Looks like it's the number 9 bike, Jaden Carpenter, for the win. The 791 Trapp going to get the 2 spot, and the 967 of Bivens with the 3 in your 12-year-old cruiser class. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers on the track. 15's your moto number. One of these riders going to move on to that main event this first go-around. We got Heights, Jackson, Bivens, and Ferguson in this one. Oh, we got a race going on. The 17 bike, Alex Ferguson out of Mukwanago, Wisconsin, picking up that one and only transfer for your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Next up, 16-year-old. Moto 16. 16's your moto number, the 41 to 45-year-old cruisers. Hey, look at them, though. They're riding like they're 16, right? We got Melton, Burge, Trapp, Fortner, and Rune in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 6 bike and the 13 side by side. That's Fortner and Rune. They're going to transfer onto that main event this first go around for your 41 to 45-year-old cruisers. Here we go, moving on to our classes, 5 and under. Put your hand together. Let's cheer these guys on. 5 and under novices. 17's your moto number. Blakely, Viola, Bauer, Bowen, Rune, and Holmgren in this one. Got Kegel's colors. Oh, checking out, making their way out of Bermzilla on the 119 bike. That's Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois. Got the 691 sitting in that 2 spot. Blakely sitting on the 2. Viola and Blakely running 1 and 2 in your 5 and under novice class for the final turn. Oh, here they come. The 119, Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois. He's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for one more as he makes his way to the stripe. That's going to be the 691, Mason Blakely out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Next up, we got our 7-year-old novices. The gate's down. Here they come. Wilkie, Ophoven, Parcell, Lane, Dunn, and Foreign in this one. In and out of the big turn, Bermzilla. Got the 76 bike, Kieran Dunn. Here comes the 221 sitting in the 2 spot. Got the 86. Oh, the 64 making a pass here. And turn number 2 into that 3 spot. We're only taking 2. Kieran Dunn on the 76 bike out front. Taking 2 as they make their way down the final stretch. Got the 221 bike, Jace Foreign. But he's got company, a lot of momentum coming in his hip pocket there. Got the 76. Dunn going to get a spot, followed by the 221 of Foreign out of Spring Grove, Illinois. All right, next up, Moto 19. We're getting them locked and loaded in the gate. That's your 7-year-old novice class. Looks like we had 2 racks. 2 racks of our 7-year-old novice class. This is the second rack. They were waiting on a rider, but he's made it up there. We got Otto, Bowen, Emil, Lektansky, and Hernandez in this one. Oh, here they go, making their way in and out of turn number 1. You know, sometimes I get caught up. I hold my breath a little bit. I'm watching the race. Got the 85 bike followed by the 50. That's Bowen and Lektansky running 1 and 2 in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event here early in the first go-around. The final stretch, here they come. That's your 85 bike of Bowen, and bringing it on in on that 18-inch, the 50 bike, Levi Lektansky out of Michigan City, Indiana, with that second transfer out of Moto 19. Moving on, 20 is the moto number on the track. 8-year-old novice is the class. We got Ross, Freeman, and Hedger. These guys are running total point style. Ross doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. On the 104 bike in the front side of this one right now, the 2 spot, the 181 bike, Landon Hedger out of Elgin, Illinois. Here they come down the final stretch. This is anybody's race right here. A lot of people run out of gas this part of the track, but the 104 is going to hang on to it. That's Ross going to take the win. The 181, a Hedger with the 2 spot, and Freeman with the 3 for your 8-year-old novice class. Next up, 9-year-old novices on the track, 7 riders. Lindelof, Milky, Benefield, Bowen, Sala, Girardin, and Hubner in this one. 3 of these riders moving on this first go-around as they make their way in and out of turn number 3. We got the final stretch. I believe that's the 131 of Benefield. Benefield's going to go. The 127 of Milky. Looks like Hubner, Benefiel, and Milky. Hey, our down riders back up. Nice job. Here we go, moto number 22 to gates down, 11-year-old novices. Mason Meekum, Jamison Anderson, Quentin Anderson, Audra Meekum, Morgan Callis, and Joseph Schenberger in this one. A lot of duplicate last names. I got to say the first name with it. Got the 176 followed by the 13. That's Schenberger and Meekum running 1 and 2 right now, but they got a lot of company fighting for those 2 transfer spots in and out of turn number 3. Oh, they're trading paint down there in turn number 3. Got Kegel's colors moving into that top spot. Looks like the 13 bike. Mason Meekum. Here comes the 176. Got the 7 in her hip pocket. Looks like it's the 13 and the 176 of Meekum, Mason Meekum and Joseph Schenberger picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 22. Moto number 23, we got them locked and loaded in the gate. That's your 12-year-old novices, DeVore, Herman, and Miller. DeVore, Herman, and Miller doing it total point style. Man, these guys are elbow to elbow down the front straight. 12-year-old novices racing like experts. Here they come, in and out of turn number 1. I believe that's an 868. A DeVore sitting in the front spot. Got the 115 of Miller sitting on the 2. DeVore out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, sitting on the front side of this one.
We need to talk, but at least I got a number from her.
Okay.
So DeVore going to take the win. The 115 of Miller is going to get the 2, and Herman with the 3 for your 12-year-old novice class. Next up, more total points racing coming to us in the 14-year-old novice class.
Okay.
We got Hathaway, Colombi, and Adams in this one, the 647. Adams sitting on the front side. Got the 114. Peyton Hathaway sitting in that 2 spot. Oh, these guys are racing out of turn number 3. Oh, we lost one. Man, I'm telling you, these guys were bringing the heat out of turn number 3. Got the 114. Hathaway going to take the win. The 152. Colombi's going to get the 2 spot. And Adams with the 3. Man, they came out of turn number 3, elbow to elbow, side by side, bringing the heat. Nice racing coming from our 14-year-old novices there. Moving on, 15-year-old novice on the track. 25's your moto number. Ross, Carlin, Roundtree, and another Ross. Alex Ross and Elia Ross both in this one. But right now we're taking one of these onto the main event, the 153. Roundtree out of Winnetka, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer for your 15-year-old novice class. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old novices on the track making their way out of turn number 1. We got Caulfield, Knoll, and Crowther in this one. Got the 101, Brandon Knoll out of Rockford, Illinois. Got the 6 bike. Whoa! Lost a rider there. We're going to get her checked out. Hold that gate. All right. All right, here we go.
Jones needs to get a number.
We're back. 41 to 45-year-old novice. We're taking two of these riders onto that main event. Got the 65, followed by the 69. Ophoven and Lawler picking up those two transfers for your 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Yeah, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty up here. Batteries went dead, but we're back in business. Moving on, 29 is your moto number on the track. 51 and over, novice is the class. Lukman, Orion, Melton, Pulaski, and Roundtree in this one. Two of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 4 bike. Lukman going to get a transfer spot, followed by the 29 of Melton.
975. Oh, they're only taking 2. Sorry.
Yep. Man. So David and Dana both making it that first round out of moto number 29, your 51 and over novice class. Moving on, 30 is the moto number on the track. 7-year-old intermediate is the class. York, Thines, Sala, Blackburn, and Zulke in this one. Two of these riders moving on. In and out of the final turn. The 43 bike, Travis Thines out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Thines is going to go. Got room for one more. Here comes the 62 bike. Austin Sala out of Freeport, Illinois, picking up that second transfer out of moto number 30, your 7-year-old intermediates. Moving on, 31's a moto number on the track. That's your 8-year-old intermediate class. Ross, Larson, Pinchart, and Cooper. So Ross, Larson, Pinchart, and Cooper fighting for just one transfer spot in this first go-around for your 8-year-old intermediate class. In and out of turn number 3. I got the 1 bike. Oh, big pass being made down in turn number 3. The 58 bike, Jack Larson making a move out of the final turn. Here they come. It's a drag race down the final stretch. Here comes the number 1 bike. The 58 going to hang on to that one and only transfer spot. That's Jack Larson. Man, Larson and Cooper fighting it all the way down the final stretch. Man, that is some awesome racing there going on. Your 8-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, 9-year-old intermediates on the track. Beard, McConnell, Edwards, Lee, Gaber, and Welsh in this one. Taking two of these riders onto that main event. Looks like Midwest Militia colors on the 42 bike. Logan Lee's going to get a spot, followed by that state number 6, Ashton Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. They'll take those two transfers for your 9-year-old intermediates. Moving on. 10-year-old intermediates on the track. Gifford, Fink, Boner, and Holloway in this one. Total point style here in moto number 33. Got the 97, followed by the state 9. Fink, Boner, Holloway running 1 and 2. Guilford in there sitting on the 3 spot. All the 2 and 3 are pretty close. Every round counts as they make their way in and out of the final turn. A lot of racing going on in that final stretch. You know, they made a lot of changes in that straight this year. So it can mess some of them up. But here comes the 97. Fink Boner going to take the win. The state number 9. Holloway with the 2. Gifford just about making the pass there at the line. Just not quite. Moving on. 34 is your motor number on the track. That's your 11-year-old intermediate class. Melvin, Lindelof, Welsh, Oaken, Burge, Bivens, and Kelly in this one. 3 of these riders moving on to that main event. Got the 32 bike on point. That's Ethan Welsh. Got the 32, the Gold Cup 2, and the number 4. So Welsh, Lindelof, and Melvin. 1, 2, 3. Taking those 3 transfers for your first go around, your 11-year-old intermediates. All right, here we go. The gates down for moto number 35, your 12-year-old intermediate class. Bivens, Trapp, Lukeman, Beard, and Thompson in this one. Got room for 2 of these riders as they make their way out of the big berm, Bermzilla. Got the 72 bike, followed by the 95. Lukeman and Trapp running 1 and 2 as they make their way out of the final turn. Final stretch. Here they come, your top 2 riders looking to qualify. It's going to be the 72, followed by the 95. Next up, your 14-year-old intermediates on the track. Meyer, Hinton, Elliott, and Knutson fighting for one transfer spot. In and out of the final turn. Got the 39 bike on point. Brock Knutson out of Freeport, Illinois. All checking out of this one. Knutson picking up that one and only transfer for your 14-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 37's your moto number on the track. 16-year-old intermediates. Knoll, Simpson, and Hammond in this one. More total points racing coming to you. Got the 54 bike. Marcus Simpson out of Dixon, Illinois, on point. He's got a lot of company as they make their way into the final turn. Oh, these guys are bringing it. Here they come down the final stretch. The drag race is on. Got the 54 bike. Here comes the 62. It'll be the 54, the 62, and the 88. So Simpson, Hammond, and Knoll, 1, 2, 3 for your total points in your 16-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates on the track. Goodman, Jones, Behinds, North, and Nelson in this one. Imogen Nelson out of Rockford, Illinois on the number 1 bike. She's checking out early, but we got room for 2. So Nelson's going to go. Got room for 1 more as they make it to the line. The 35 bike, Trevor Jones, picking up that second transfer spot in your 17 to 20-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates on the track. We got Stocklosa, Schultz, Lindelof, Kabutz. I'm having trouble. I'm going to say Jason. So we got Stocklosa, Schultz, Lindelof, Jason, and Anderson in this one. In and out of the final turn. 2 of these riders going to move on. I got the Gold Cup 2. Lindelof's going to go, followed by that 62 bike of Anderson. Rider down. Let's hold that gate. Couple riders, it looks like. This here's your 46 to 50-year-old intermediate class. Hey, they're back up. We're back up. I see one of them's Callis out there. He's back up. I know you're hurting, man. Here they come down the final stretch. Takanaga, Knowles, Melvin, Riley, Rundle, Callis, and Kiefer in this one. 3 of these riders moving on. I got the 34, the 45, and the 27 picking up those 3 transfers. That's going to be Melvin, Rundle, and Riley. Oh, moving on to the ladies. We got 11-year-old expert girls out there. Ceresa, Monahano, and Hinton in this one. Looks like the Nag 4, Lily Hinton. Out of Brookfield, Illinois, sitting in the top side of this right now. Got the 16. No, the 8, the Nag 8. Kaylee Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot. So Hinton going to bring it on in for the win. The Nag 8. Of Ceresa with the 2 and Monahano with the 3 in your 11-year-old expert girls. Next up, 8-year-old experts on the track. Peterson, Takanaga, Mazajewski, Dickinson, Viola, Ochoa, and Ceresa in this one. 3 of these riders moving on. Got the 2 bike on point. That's Dickinson, followed by the 10 bike. In and out of the final turn, here they come. I still got the 2 on point. That's Dickinson. We're taking 3. Got the 2, the 10 of Takanaga, and here comes the 6 of Viola. All right, so Takanaga, Dickinson, and Viola, your 3 transfers for your 8-year-old experts. 9-year-old experts on the track. 43 is the moto number. Burge, Wettendorf, Ramirez, Wilkie, Gulvik, and Cooper in this one, fighting for 2 transfers as they make their way around. Turning and burning out of turn number 3. Oh, they're getting faster and faster as we age up. Got the 5 bike. The 5. Oh, man, a drag race going on. Here comes the 1, the 5, and the 1. That's Wilkie and Cooper, 1 and 2 for your 9-year-old experts. Next up, 10-year-old experts on the track. Payon, Takanaga, and Carpenter in this one. 10-year-old experts doing it total point style. Final stretch, Gold Cup number 2, Jaden Carpenter. Carpenter's going to take the win. Takanaga on the 12 bike with the 2 and the 24. Pavon with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old experts on the track. Knowles, Velez, and Simpson in this one. More total points coming to us here in our 11-year-old expert class. Moto number 45, the F bike, Brady Simpson going to take the win. The Gold Cup 1, Velez with the 2, and the state number 2 of Knowles with the 3. Moving on, 46 is the moto number on the track. 12-year-old experts is the class. We got Bell, Vita, and Melman in this one. Oh man, we got a race going on here in our 11-year-old in our 12-year-old experts as they make their way down the final stretch at the drag race, elbow to elbow. Got the 3 bike, the 8 bike, 8 bike turning it on, the 8, the 3, and the 7. So that's Bell, Vita, Malman, 1, 2, 3. That's going to bring up our 13-year-old experts. Moto number 47, Andrews, Pavon, Graham, Hasaguchi, Klein, and Colburn in this one. Here they come. Factory throwdown. Nolan Colburn on the nag 13. Here comes the Gold Cup 3. Jesse Graham, also a throwdown. So Colburn and Graham picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 47. Next up, 14-year-old experts on the track. Kleiman, Kopchik, and Kelly. Total point style. Got the K bike, followed by the 13. Kopchik, Kleiman, and Kelly running 1, 2, 3 as they make their way down the final stretch. I got the 1 bike, Kopchik, out of Elgin with the win. We got the 13, Kleiman with the 2, and the 9 of Kelly with the 3. Moving on, 49 is the moto number, 15-year-old experts on the track, Ferguson, Elliott, and Riley. Fifteen-year-old experts bringing it on in single file. Got the 2 bike, Ferguson for the win. The 31, Elliott with the 2, and Riley on the 15 with the 3. That's going to bring up your 16-year-old experts, Fuller, Cook, Roach, Basage, and Jackson. Oh, the nag 11, Julian Basage turning and burning the final turn. Basage, Factory S square. He's going to bring it on in, throw a little style. He's going to get a spot. Got room for one more.
9.
The 9. The 9 of Fuller. So Basage and Fuller.
Is that the way you saw it?
All right, we're taking 3 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Ward, Fortner, Hathcock, Smith, Kramer, Flowers, Wright, and Woolney in this one. Got the nag 14, the 17, and the 7? Yeah. Tyler Wright, Ryan Woolney, and the 7, the Ghost Rider Ward. Your 3 transfers out of Moto 51. Your 17 to 20-year-old experts. All right, next up, your 26 to 35-year-old experts on the track. We got Swain, Wright, Goldsmith, Goff, and Jacobs in this one. That looks like your nag number 11, Dustin Jacobs, on the front side of this one. Doing it for Team Mangler over there. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Oh, doing a little X-up. Dustin Jacobs, followed by the 48 bike, Christopher Wright. So Jacobs and Wright picking up those 2 transfers for your 26 to 35-year-old experts. Next up, your 36 to 40-year-old experts on the track. Rapp, Bivens, Rune, Heights, Andrews, and Schumer in this one. The nag number 9, the Mangler himself, George Andrews. He's going to bring it on in and get a transfer. Got room for one more to 39. Wayne Rune out of Valparaiso, Indiana, picking up that second transfer there for your 36 to 40-year-old experts. Moving on, we got 46 to 50-year-old experts on the track. Melton, Copland, Hoekstra, and Trapp in this one. Got room for one of these riders. Oh, man, they're trading paint. Got the 76. Making a move in turn number 2. That's Chris Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. But he's got Mark Melton in his hip pocket. These guys are mixing it up every turn. We got a little drag race going on down the final stretch. Got room for just one. The 76 bike was bringing it today. That's Chris Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin, picking up that one and only transfer in your 46 to 50-year-old expert class. All right, hands together. We got our balance bikes loaded in the gate. Looks like we're going to run them all together. Got 2 racks. This is 2 racks combined in the same gate. We got our 4-year-old balance bikes and our 3-year-old balance bikes up there. For our 4-year-olds, we got Kennedy Wagren and Cadence Wagren and Zulke up there for your 4-year-olds. And then your 3-year-olds, we got Holmgren, Emil, and Jones. Hey, a couple of them have birthday today. I believe it's our twins up there, Kennedy and Cadence Wagren. Happy birthday today. So they just turned 4 and are in our 4-year-old class. Right? Did I get that right? Okay. All right. Cadence and Kennedy, happy birthday to you today.
Might want to announce we race Wednesday night.
Hey, just an announcement. We do have a race here Wednesday night, so if there will be no gate practice on Wednesday night. We are racing Wednesday. So if that suits you, come on out and see us and do a little racing with us Wednesday night. All right, gates down for our balance bikes. Oh, I believe that's one birthday girl out front right now. The 557, Kennedy Wagren. Oh, man, she got past there. I believe that's the 837 making the pass. Vilas Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. I might be wrong, but I think that's who that is. In and out of turn number 1. Oh, yeah, the 837. 837 Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin, sitting on the front side of this one for the 4-year-olds. Got the 557. Kennedy Wagren sitting in that 2 spot. Here comes the 657. 657, Antonia Holmgren sitting in the front side for our 3-year-olds, followed by the 612, Caleb Jones sitting in that 2 spot for our 3-year-olds.
Moto 11 is 5 and 1. 12.
Oh, man, look at Zulke on the 837 bike making his way down the final straight.
12 and 5, or I'm sorry, 7 and 5. I heard the 5. We do.
Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. Man, checking out. Bringing it on into the stripe. Oh, standing up even. Look, he's throwing style. Got the 837 of Zulke throwing some style there. Out of Columbus, Wisconsin, taking the big win there in your 4-year-old class. Got the 2 spot. Kennedy Wagren, one of our birthday girls out there. She's sitting in that 2 spot, but oh, she's got a little company as they make their way down the final stretch. Here they come. Got some heat coming. Oh, the race is on. Here comes the 657. Got the 557, the 667, or 657.
28 is 2 and 7. 2 and 7. 2 and 7. Moto 29 is 1 and 6.
So Zulke with the win in your 4-year-olds. Kennedy Wagren with the 2 spot in your 4-year-olds. We got the 657 Antonia Holmgren out of Rockford, Illinois with the win in your 3-year-olds. The 612 Caleb Jones with the 2 spot out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
4 is 4, 2 and 7.
Looks like we still got another birthday girl out there, Cadence Wagren. And then the 803 of Presley Emil for your 3-year-olds out there.
38 is 5 and 8.
They're bringing it up your final straight right now.
Is 4 and 7.
The 803 Presley Emil out of Stockton, Illinois with the 3 spot for your 3-year-olds. Oh, he's happy, happy, happy.
42 is 3, 8, and 6.
A lot of smiles there. Here comes the
43 is
the 558, Cadence Walgren. Another one of our birthday ladies out there.
is 2 and 3.
558, Cadence with the 3 spot for your 4-year-olds. All right, nice job.
51
All right, we're going to get our books together, and we'll start round number 2 shortly.
and 7. 52 is 8.
All right, for those of you men that are in the men's money open, you guys have a semi today. So we will run that semi main event at the very end of round number 2. So at the end of round number 2, we're going to run that semi, and then we'll give you guys a 10 or 15 minute intermission or break, and then we'll run your main event for all of the money opens. We'll run that right before the main events.
Is 5.
All right, round number 2. Here we go. Money open. If you're in that money open and you need to go round 2 to make it to that main or semi-main event, make your way up to staging along with motos 1 through 10. You ladies that are going that second round for the money open, you need to make your way up to staging. The ladies that need to go second round. Just like pro. All right, here we go. We got the ladies locked and loaded in the gate. Round number 2 for our money open. We should have Goldsmith, Meekum, Whidbey, and Melton left in this one. Oh, I see a whole lot of red, white, and black jerseys up there. Oh, gates down. Here they come. Got the number 1 bike, Ashlyn Goldsmith, but she's got a little company with that number 4 bike, Kenzie Meekum. Goldsmith and Meekum running 1 and 2 in this one as they make their way into turn number 1. Got Whidbey, Melton sitting back there in the 3 and 4 spot. 2 of these riders moving on to that main event. Goldsmith, Meekum running 1 and 2. Looks like Team Kegel's out there today. A lot of ladies racing for our track-sponsored bike shop out over here. In and out of the final turn, got the number 1 bike, Ashlyn Goldsmith. Goldsmith taking the win. She's going to get a transfer spot. And the number 4 bike, Kenzie Meekum, going to hang on to that second transfer. Next up, second rack, we should have Meekum, Gifford. Got 2 Meekums out there, Mason and Audra Meekum. Got Gifford and Elia Ross in this one. 2 more of these riders moving on to that main event for our money open, in and out of turn number 3. The 646, Elia Ross. Ross is going to go. Got room for 1 more. Looks like Kegel's colors on the 13 bike. Mason Meekum picking up that final transfer for the ladies for the money open. Next up, we got the Ghost Rider Ward, Ben Kramer, Carson Fuller left in this one. In and out of turn number 3. 2 of these riders moving on to a semi-main event. Got the 9 followed by the 1. Ben Kramer and the Ghost Rider picking up those final transfers to that semi-main event. Second rack. Men's money open. Woolney, Cook, and Vita in this one. Woolney. Cook running 1 and 2. In and out of turn number 2. Here comes the 3 bike. Oh, the final straight. Got the 17 bike, Ryan Woolney. Woolney's going to go, followed by the 3 bike, Zed Cook. Final rack for our men's money open. Looking to make that semi-main event. We should have Colburn, Swain, and Graham in this one. Got the Nag 13, Nolan Colburn, factory throwdown. Here comes the 46 of Swain, Colburn and Swain. Picking up the final transfers to that semi-main event for your men's money open. All right, what are we doing? Moving on to girls cruiser. They had enough of a break. They're good? Okay, here we go. 11-12 girls cruiser. Ceresa, Hinton, and Gifford doing it total point style. Gates down. Here they come. Got the 5 bike. The world number 5, Lily Hinton with the pop out of the gate. In and out of turn number 1, Hinton. It's Ceresa running 1 and 2 for our 11-12 ladies cruiser. Got the 962. Remington Gifford sitting on the 3 spot. In and out of turn number 3, your front runner, world number 5, Lily Hinton, looking to get her second win of the day. Looks like Hinton's going to head into that main event with 2 points, the 967. Kaylee Ceresa, she's going to head into the main event with 4. Gifford on the 3 spot. Next up, 15-16 girls cruisers. More total points racing coming to you here in moto number 2. Basage, Ross, and Hinton in this one. Got the national number 97, Olive Hinton out of Brookfield, Illinois. Looks like she's got Renata Basage sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way to the stripe. The 97. Hinton, Basage, Ross, 1, 2, 3. Next up, 17-20 women's cruiser. Whidbey, Goldsmith, and Caulfield in this one. Looks like Caulfield sitting in the top spot. Got the number 1, Ashlyn Goldsmith, sitting in that 2 as they make their way out of the final turn. Whidbey on the 3. Caulfield looks like she's going to bring it on in. Head to that main event with 2 points.
Okay, yep, that's what I thought, but I just...
41-45 women's cruisers on the track. In and out of the final turn. Casper, Melton, and Basage in this one. Got the number 2 bike. Dana Melton out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Looking to get her second win of the day. Head to that main event with 2 points. Here comes the nag number 5, Barb Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She'll have 4 points heading into that main event. The 563 of Casper on the 3. Next up, 7 and 8 mixed open. Emil, Freeman, Zolke, and Wilkie in this one. 3 more of these riders. Moving on to that main event, we got 4 riders left here in moto number 5. The final turn. Here comes that 18-inch bike sitting on the top side of this one. That's the 50 bike, Levi Litansky out of Michigan City, Indiana. He's going to get a spot, followed by the 110 of Zolke. Zolke's going to get a spot, and the final transfer going to be the 521 of Freeman out of Wonder Lake, Illinois. Next up, 11-12 mixed open. Oh, this is Moto 6 and 7 combined. We should have Beard, Manahano, Burge, Ashton Beard, and Schenberger in this one. 4 of these riders moving on to that main event. Oh, looks like teammates in and out of turn number 3, elbow to elbow. Here they come down the final stretch. Both running state plates. Got the state 3 and the state 6. 16. So it looks like Ashton Beard getting a spot. Burge, Manahano, and Beard. Out of Moto 6 and 7 combined. Moto number 8 on the track. In and out of turn number 3. That's your 15-16 mixed open. We should have Noel, Carlin, and Roundtree in this one. 2 of these riders moving on to that main event. The 153 bike, that's Roundtree. Roundtree's going to go, followed by the 101 of Brandon Noel. 31 and over, mixed open on the track. North, Behinds, and Kaiser. Total points racing coming to you here in our 31 and over mixed open class. 9 is your moto number. They're making their way out of turn number 3. I got Midwest Militia colors on point. Looks like Kaiser sitting in that 2 spot. The 113, Gregory North, going to take the win. The 715 of Kaiser with the 2 spot, and the 92 Behinds with the 3. Next up, 7 and 8 open. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Takanaga, Peterson, and Ceresa fighting for those last 2 transfer spots. In and out of the final turn. I believe that's a 10 bike. Sao Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Takanaga going to bring it in. He's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for one more, and it's a drag race. It's going to be all the way to the stripe. The A-bike's going to hang on to it. Liam Peterson out of Hobart, Indiana, picking up that final transfer in your 7 and 8 open. Next up, 9-10 open on the track. 11's your moto number. 3 riders left, fighting for the final 2 transfers. We've got Ramirez, Burge, and Wettendorf in this one. In and out of the final turn. Oh, we got another race going on for that final transfer. The L-bike making a big pass down there in turn number 3, and it's a drag race now. Got the Gold Cup 3, and the L's going to hang on to it. That's Burge, Ramirez, picking up those final 2 transfers out of moto number 11. That's your 9-10 open. Next up, 13-14 open on the track. 12's your moto number. Velez, Klein, and Hashiguchi in this one. 2 of these riders moving on to that main event. The final stretch, here they come. I got the 10 bike. Klein out of DeForest, Wisconsin, going to pick up a spot. Followed by that Gold Cup 2 of Hashiguchi out of Fox River Grove, Illinois. Next up, we're moving on to our cruisers. We got 9-year-olds on the track. 13's a moto number. Mazajewski, Wilkie, and Lee in this one. We got Wilkie with 1, Mazajewski with 2, Lee with 3 in this one. In and out of the final turn. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the 5 bike, Wilkie. Wilkie looking to get his second win of the day. Got the 269, Logan Lee with the 2 spot. Mazajewski on the 6 with the 3. So those Mazajewski and Lee going to head into that main event, both tied with 5 for your 9-year-old cruisers. Next up, 14's your moto number on the track. 12-year-old cruisers making their way out of the final turn. We got Carpenter, Trapp, and Bivens in this one. The 9 bike, Jaden Carpenter out of Morrisonville, Illinois. Going to pick up another win for today. Get 791 bike of Trapp with the 2, Bivens with the 3. Moving on to our 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Hey, 3 riders left. We're taking 2. No total points here. Heights, Jackson, and Bivens. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 631, followed by the D bike. So Jackson and Heights. Jackson and Heights picking up those final transfers for your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old cruisers on the track, making their way out of final turn. 3 riders left. Melton, Burge, and Trapp in this one. Taking 2. Got the 240 bike. Mark Melton, followed by the 787 of Chris Trapp. Moving on. 17's your moto number on the track. We're moving on to our class, 5 and under novices. Bauer, Bowen, Rune, and Holmgren in this one. These little riders, they're fighting for just 3 final transfers. Second go around here, moto number 17. We have one cut the track a little bit. Oh man, rider down. We got new top spot, the 171, the 625. Rune and Bowen running 1 and 2 now. We got our down riders back up.
Over at the T-shirt shop, there's a 3-year-old that lost his parents. Would you ask them to go to the booth if they're missing their...
Hey, we got a 3-year-old that's lost. He's looking for his parents. He's near the Red Roof building here, our T-shirt shop.
They got him. Oh, no, they're still looking for him.
Yep, he's looking for his parents over here, a little 3-year-old.
He's not looking for the parents. The parents are lost.
Oh, the parents. Yeah, I got you. All right, I got the 171 and the 509. Got room for one more. Looks like the 605.
Should be 625, right?
All right, here we go. Moving on to our 7-year-old novices. Wilkie, Ophoven, Parcell, and Lane in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. We got 2 racks of our 7-year-old novices. The final stretch, here we come, our 2 front runners. As soon as I can see the plate numbers. Got the 68 and the 86. So the 68 and the 86, Parcell and Lane picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 18. Our second rack of our 7-year-old novices on the track. Otto, Emil, and Hernandez in this one. Also fighting for 2 more transfer spots to make it to that main event for our 7-year-old novice class. Hey, don't forget to head on over and check out our track sponsor bike shop, Kegel's Bike Shop, for all your bicycle needs. All right, 2 of these riders making it on to that main event. Got the 121, Alex Hernandez, followed by the 24 bike, Reese Emil out of Stockton, Illinois. Next up, 8-year-old novices on the track. 3 riders, Ross, Freeman, and Hedge are doing it total point style. Oh, we lost a rider, second place rider going down there in the 3rd straight. They're back up. Let's give him a hand. He's back up. Got Kegel's colors on the front side of this one. That's William Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois. Going to get his second win of the day. 2 spot. The 521, Freeman. So Freeman and Hedge are going to be tied with 5 as they head into that main event. Nine-year-old novices. Got them locked and loaded in the gate. Looks like we're taking 3. Got a boat. Andrew Garden, they're looking for you up on the gate. Andrew Garden, they are looking for... Oh. Right. All right, so we got Sala, Bowen, and Lindelof left in this one. Looks like somebody didn't make it there to the second go-around. These guys got a boat ride. So Lindelof, Bowen, and Sala moving on to that main event. Eleven-year-old novices on the track. 4 riders left. We're taking 3. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Looks like Jamison Anderson, Quentin Anderson, Audra Meekum, and Morgan Callis left in this one. In and out of the final turn. Kegel's colors on point. That's the 7 bike. Audra Meekum out of Rockford, Illinois. So Meekum looks like she's going to go. Here comes a 66 bike. Quentin Anderson, followed by the 568 of Morgan Callis. Those are your qualifiers for your 11-year-old novice. Hey, we got a rider down. Couple riders down. Let's hold that gate. They are slowly making their way back up, it looks like. That's your 12-year-old novice class. Every round counts. DeVore, Herman, and Miller in this one. The only one making it out clean, the 714 of Herman. Herman going to head into that main event with 4. Hey. All right, back at it. 14-year-old novices on the track. Hathaway, Colombian, Adams. More total points racing coming to you here in your 14-year-old novice class. All 647 and the 114 side by side, elbow to elbow. Hathaway and Adams running 1 and 2. We got Hathaway with 1, Adams with 3, and Colombia with 2 in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. We got another little drag race going on here in your 14-year-old novice class. Every round counts. Got the 647 followed by the 114. Oh, yeah. Watch that main event, man. They got the points close there in your 14-year-old novice class. Moving on, 25 is your modal number on the track. Your 15-year-old novice is the class. Ross, Carlon, and Alex Ross. So Aaliyah and Alex Ross out there. Carlon. The final stretch, only 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. This is not a total points race. Got the 25 bike, followed by the 712. So Carlin and Aaliyah Ross picking up those 2 transfers. Good thing we know who they are, because that was not the right number on those plates. 17 to 20-year-old novice on the track. Caulfield, Knoll, and Crowther in this one. Got the 101 bike of Brandon Knoll. He's going to get his second win of the day. Here comes the number 6 bike, Bridget Caulfield, with the 2 spot. Crowther will take the 3. Moving on, 27 is your modal number on the track. 21 to 25-year-old novices. Jones, Phoenix, and Rundle in this one. Come on, Brittany. They're cheering you on. I hear the Midwest Militia Camp cheering you on over there. Final stretch. Here they come. Got the 802 bike. Jones going to take the win. Oh, the 2 spot. Here comes Brittany on the 11, followed by the 957. Oh, it's all in good fun. Here we go, 41 to 45-year-old novices on the track. Ross, Fennessy, Salon, and Kaiser left in this one. Oh, that looks like Mike Kaiser on the 715 bike. He's going to bring it on in and get a spot. Got room for 2 more, the 136 and the 124. So Ross and Fennessy and Kaiser with those final 3 transfers in your 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Yeah, this guy, he probably don't like me saying this, but that Mike Kaiser, you know, he's an old X Games champion. That guy's the real deal right there. Once upon a time. 51 and 51 and over novices on the track. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Orion, Pulaski, and Roundtree in this one. Got the 975 of Roundtree picking up a spot, followed by the 173 of Pulaski. Moving on to our intermediates. We got the 7-year-olds on the track. York, Blackburn, and Zulke in this one. Sitting in the top side of this one, the J-Bike. Followed by the Gold Cup 1. So York and Blackburn, your final 2 transfers for your 7-year-old intermediates. Moto 31 on the track, 8-year-old intermediates. Ross, Pinchard, and Cooper in this one. Final turn, here they come. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the number 1 bike, Wrigley Cooper out of Wapala, Illinois. Followed by that state number 5, Zeke Pinchart out of Windsor, Wisconsin. Moving on, 32 is the moto number on the track, 9-year-old intermediates. McConnell, Edwards, Gaber, and Welsh taking 3 of these riders onto that main event.
Who was the first qualifier in 31? Oh, Larson?
Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 47, the 46, and the 39.
No, I meant in the second moto who come across first.
So McConnell, Edwards, and Welsh. All right, making their way out of turn number 3, your 10-year-old intermediates. Gifford, Finkboner, and Holloway. More total points racing coming to us. Got Kegel's colors on the front side of this one. That's the 97 of Finkboner. The state number 9 of Holloway with the 2, followed by that Gold Cup 1 of Gifford. Next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. Olkin, Burge, Bivens, and Kelly left in this one, fighting for those final 3 transfers. In and out of the final turn. Bringing it on in single file. Got the 25, the 20, and the 141. So Oaken, Bivens, and Kelly with those transfers out of moto number 34. Moving on. 35 is your moto number on the track. 12-year-old intermediates is the class. Bivens, Beard, and Thompson in this one. Got the state number 3, Jaden Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. He's got a little company. Here comes the 93, Jaden Thompson. They're both going to go. Both out of McChesney Park, Illinois, Beard and Thompson. Your final 2 transfers out of moto number 35. Moto number 36 on the track. 14-year-old intermediates. Meyer, Hinton, and Elliott in this one. I believe that's the number 1, Olive Hinton. Oh, they're crowding up. It's anybody's race right now. Got the 1, the 31. Here comes the 6. The 1 and the 31. Hinton and Meyer with the final transfers out of moto number 36. Moto number 37, 16-year-old intermediates on the track. Noel, Simpson, and Hammond. Oh, we lost one down there in turn 1. Wait, you go over to turn? You missed it. All right, the 62, Hammond, for the win. Yeah, we had a rider just miss the turn. See, I don't get to see that part of the track. Noel with the 2. Simpson with the 3. Next up, your 17 to 20-year-old intermediates on the track making their way out of the final turn. We should have Goodman, Behinds, and North in this one. Zach Goodman, the 414. Andrew Goodman out of Machesney Park, Illinois. He's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for one more. Looks like Midwest Militia colors on the 113 bike. That's Gregory North out of Rockford, Illinois. Next up, your 36 to 40-year-old intermediates are on the track. Stocklosa, Schultz, and Kubatsky. I hope I'm not messing that name up. Wait, I only see two people. These guys got a boat ride. We're taking two of these riders to the main event. I only see two riders. Got the 165 followed by the 145. Kubatsky and Schultz. 46 to 50 intermediates making their way around the track. We got Takanaga, Knowles, Callis, and Kiefer in this one. Got Callis sitting on the front side of this one on the 169 bike out of Rockford, Illinois. Three of these riders moving on to that main event. Yeah, we lost somebody there too. Looks like you guys got a boat ride. Callis says, I don't care. Look at me go.
I like that number plate.
Yeah, Callis. The 94 and the 90. Knowles and Takanaga and Callis. Moving on to a ladies. 11-year-old girls expert on the track. Ceresa, Monahano, and Hinton. Got that the nag number 4. Nag number 4, Lily Hinton with the win. The nag number 8, Kaylee Ceresa with the 2. And Abigail Monahano with the 3. Next up, 8-year-old experts on the track. Peterson, Takanaga, Mazajewski, Dickinson, Viola Ochoa, and Ceresa in this one. Four riders left, taking three of these riders onto that main event. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 19 bike. Ochoa's going to go, followed by the 14 bike of Mazajewski. And the A bike of Peterson. Right? I got that right? Moving on to our 9-year-old experts. They're making their way out of turn number 3. Burge, Wettendorf, Ramirez, and Gulvik in this one. Three of these riders are moving on. They're bunching up. Got the 8 bike. Gulvik's going to go, followed by the Gold Cup 3 and the 19. So Gulvik, Wettendorf, and Burge, your final 3 transfers in your 9-year-old experts. Gates down for your 10-year-old expert class. Pabon, Takanaga, and Carpenter. These guys are racing total point style. Got the Gold Cup too. Jaden Carpenter sitting in the front side of this one. Got Ito Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way down the final stretch. Single file. Got the Gold Cup too. Jaden Carpenter, he'll get his second win of the day. Head into that main event with 2 points. Takanaga, he'll head to that main event with 4. Pabon on the 3.
Hey, we didn't do it.
Who transferred in that last one? Who transferred?
That one, and that one.
3, 19, and 8.
Mm-hmm. Got the F, the Gold Cup 1. That was your 11-year-old expert class. Simpson, Velez, and Knowles, 1, 2, 3. Next up, your 12-year-old experts on the track. More total points racing. I got the 3, the 8, and the 7. Oh, man, Bell and Vita going to head to that main event, both tied with 3. Moving on to 13-year-old expert class. Andrews, Pabon, Hashiguchi, and Klein in this one. 3 of these riders moving on to that main event. I got the 10 ride. Klein on point. Here comes the C and the Gold Cup 2. Hashiguchi and Andrews. Your final transfers there in your 13-year-old expert class. Next up, 14-year-old experts on the track. Kleiman, Kopchik, and Kelly in this one. Kopchik with 1, Kleiman with 2, Kelly with 3. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the K bike, Kopchik. Taking the win. The 2 spot's going to go to the 9 bike of Kelly. And the 13 of Kleiman with the 3. Getting a few ties today. Kleiman and Kelly both tied with 5 heading to that main event. So some of our total points racing got a few ties going on. Ferguson, Elliott, and Riley, more total points racing in the 15-year-old expert class. Got Ferguson for the win, the 31 of Elliott with the 2, and Hunter Riley with the 3. 16-year-old experts on the track. Cook, Roach, and Jackson left in this one. In and out of the final turn, looks like the King Cobra Zed Cook. Out of Morrison, Illinois. Got that 2 spot up for grabs. So it's going to go Cook, followed by the 24 of Roach. Next up, your 17 to 20-year-old experts are on the track. Fortner, Hathcock, Smith, Kramer, and Flowers in this one. Taking 4 of these riders onto that main event. Looks like Hathcock on the front side of this one. In and out of turn number 3. Got the Gold Cup 1, Nathan Hathcock out of Poplar Grove. He's going to go, followed by the 20 bike, Ben Kramer, the 77. So it looks like Hathcock, Kramer, Fortner, and Smith. Your final transfers in your 17, 20-year-old expert class. 52 is the modal number on the track. 26 to 35-year-old experts. Swain, Goldsmith, and Goff in this one. Here they come, bringing it up the final stretch. Got the state number 1, Goff. Goff's going to go, followed by the 46 bike of Swain. I think they're just toying with Ashland out there. Your 26, 35-year-old experts, they're just toying with her out there. Hey, but she's liking it. She was smiling the whole way around. Oh, we got a race going on here in your 36, 40-year-old experts. 3 of these riders moving on. We got the 51, the Gold Cup 2, and the 12. So, Rapp, Heights, and Schumer, your final transfers. 46 to 50-year-old experts on the track. Melton, Copeland, and Hoekstra in this. Looks like Mark Melton, the Meltdown himself, Rockford, Illinois, doing it for Kegel, sitting on the front side of this one. He's going to bring it on in, get a transfer spot. Got room for one more. The 84, Joshua Copeland. Your 2 transfers out of Moto 54, 46 to 50-year-old experts. Here we go, balance bikes. Oh, balance bikes. Birthday girl on the 557, Kennedy Walgren with the hole shot. Oh, man, here comes Zolke making the pass down the front straight. Man, Kennedy's got a heck of a start there. She's like a shotgun out of the state, but Kennedy, man, when he gets wound up, he takes off. All right, for you men that are in the Money Open, they're going to run that semi main event. They're going to run it right now, immediately after the balance bike. So the Money Open semi main event, you guys are running right after we clear the track of our balance bikes. So if you're in that semi main event, make it up to staging. All right. We got, for our 4-year-olds, we got Kennedy Walgren, Cadence Walgren, and Zolke in this one. Our 3-year-old balance bikes, Holmgren, Emil, and Jones. I got Zolke sitting in the front side of this one right now. Man, he's checking out early. Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. Let's see, is he going to throw some style? He's going to stand up. He's going to stand up and coast the entire last section of the straight. Hey, keep your eye on that kid. He's going to be backflipping the table here pretty soon. All right, our 2-spot for our 3-year-olds, the 557, Kennedy Walgren. Walgren's going to bring it in and take the 2-spot. Here comes, oh man, 3 wide, the 302, the 651, and the 801. Yeah.
Here's a semi-sheet.
All right. Oh, here comes another one of our birthday ladies on the 558, Cadence Walgren. 80366. All right, so Holmgren with the win on the balance bikes, Emil with the 2-spot, and Jones with the 3. That was our 3-year-olds. And as far as our 4-year-olds, we had Zolke, Walgren, and Walgren. All right, here we go. Getting ready. We're staging up our men's semi-main event for the Money Open. All right, first semi-main event for our Money Open. We got Basage, Wright, Hathcock, Ward, Wolney, and Colburn in this one. Looks like 4 of these riders moving on to that main event. I see a lot of jumping and stretching. These guys are getting ready. Oh, keep your eyes on these riders. Gates 1 and Gate 8. I don't know. Got them locked and loaded. Oh, gates down. Here they come. Oh, got Wolney in there. Basage from Gate 8. Wolney sitting in that 2-spot right on the 3. In and out of the Bermzilla. The Ghost Rider Ward sitting on that 4-spot. Nolan Colburn sitting on the bubble, looking outside, looking in right now. Here they come down the final stretch. I got Julian Basage. Basage is going to go. The 14, the 17, and the 7. That's Tyler Wright, the Ghost Rider, Julian Basage, and Ryan Wolney. Next up, Ferguson, Andrews, Tanker, Fuller, Cook, and Swain in this one. I got Tanker on the front side of this one. The Mangler himself, Andrews, sitting in that 2-spot. More Mangler color sitting on the 3. That's the number 2. Here comes the 9 of Ben Carson Fuller. In and out of the final turn. Tanker, Andrews running 1 and 2. Tanker's going to go. Andrews is going to go. The 2-bike Ferguson and the number 9 of Fuller. Oh man, that's gonna be one heck of a main event. Money Open. All right, as I understand, we got some awards now. Yep. All right, we do. We have some awards to hand out. Got some certificates here in my hand. We're going to do these certificates here for some of our local riders here first.
Why don't you call the names out down here, and then they can all meet you up there. I'll be up there in just a minute.
Okay. We're looking for Russell Behrens, Charlie Halloway, and Jeffrey Schultz. Once again, Russell Behrens. Hopefully I'm saying these correctly. Charlie Holloway and Jeffrey Schultz. if you want to meet us up here on the starting hill. Two, test. Russell Barons, we're looking for you up here. We just need that one more person so we can hand out all these awards today. Are you here? Okay. Yeah, we got some BMX achievement awards to hand out today. All right, all right. All these riders here, looks like turning intermediate, every one of them. Sure. You want to go? Who wants to go first? All right. All right, Jeffrey Schultz. BMX Achievement Award in recognition of outstanding performance in BMX racing. Jeffrey Schultz is hereby presented with this certificate of outstanding achievement. Congratulations on attaining the classification of intermediate. All right, Russell, you're up next. In recognition of outstanding performance in BMX racing, Russell Barons, did I say that right? Is hereby presented with this certificate of outstanding achievement. Congratulations on attaining classification of intermediate. You're welcome. All right, Mr. Holloway, you're next. In recognition of outstanding performance in BMX racing, Charlie Holloway is hereby presented with this certificate of outstanding achievement. Congratulations on attaining the classification of intermediate. Nice job, Charlie. All right. And it looks like we're going to hand the communications off here to our Walworth County, the Barn BMX track. They've got their track awards to hand out. So we're going to hand this off to Charlie Yankee, your track operator for the indoor Walworth County BMX track. What's that? Yeah. He may not.
All right, racers and race fans, listen up. We're going to be giving out year-end trophies for Walworth Indoor BMX. If you raced during Walworth BMX in the 2020-2019 season, made as many races as possible before we shut it down at the end of the year, you might have a plaque, a shirt, or if you're part of a team, a trophy waiting for you. So give us one more second. We're going to be lining everything up for you, but pay attention. In under a minute, we're going to be calling off the top 10 Walworth Indoor BMX track champions. We're going to be calling off the top 5 teams. So hang around. We'll be getting to that just here in a little bit. We thank you so much for coming out today. We're going to get you on your way racing here in a little bit, but first we're going to be giving out some trophies and some track championship plaques to the top riders at Elkhorn Indoor. All right, like I said, it's coming to you, and here it is. Top 10 track champion riders, 2019-2020 indoor BMX season. Coming at you in the 10th spot. On the 72 bike, my man's made it leaps and bounds. Jonah Lukeman coming at you right now. We're looking for Jonah Lukeman or the family. I know they're here. Walking away with the 10 spot top 10 rider here. Walworth Indoor BMX. Round of applause for my man Jonah Lukeman. A lot of racing, a lot of winning, a lot of showing up, and not a lot of giving up. And Jonah Lukeman, ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 racer 2020 Elkhorn Indoor BMX champion. Next on the docket, coming at you right now, this kid's been on the racetrack for years, showing off. And I tell you what, top 10 rider once again. Let's hear it for Elias Welsh, ladies and gentlemen. Elias Welsh, going to be your number 9 rider coming out of Walworth Indoor BMX. Making his way up here, we got a fly zone rider. This kid is a force to be reckoned with. One last round of applause here. Your top 10 rider coming out of Elkhorn, Walworth Indoor BMX, Elias Welsh. Man, oh man, these kids are fast and they're showing up today. The Candyman is what he's known on the streets. Elias, the Candyman Welsh, coming at you right now, going to be in the 8th spot. This girl is yet another force to be reckoned with. Out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, part of the Dream Team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Renata Bissage. I've had the opportunity to watch nearly every one of Renata's local racers for the past 4 years, and all she's done is win. Ladies and gentlemen, doing it again here for you on the 8th spot. Put your hands together for Renata Bissage.
reflective vinyl. So tell the kids to take a picture at home with the flash on their phone, and they go in the dark.
Post it for. Okay, awesome. I will. All right, once again, congratulations, Renata Basage. This next rider up is a close friend of myself and my man Garrett Rapp. He's known locally as the Golden Broom. Let's make some noise for Troy Riley coming in at 7. Yeah! Let me say something right now. Troy's not only an amazing racer, but he's an asset to the BMX program at Walworth Indoor, and we love having him around. Troy Riley, part of Fly Zone Racing, your top 7 rider at Walworth Indoor BMX. Well, I'll let you guys know something I just learned. All of these trophies, these plaques we have here, are actually printed on reflective vinyl. So go home, take a picture with your flash on it. You're going to see some pretty cool stuff. Put it in your game room, put it around the lights. Pretty slick setup. We got reflective vinyl on those.
These were provided by Garrett Rapp and Montel.
The trophies, these plaques, were actually Garrett. I mean, you can tell this is Garrett Rapp's work, man. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Put your hands together for Garrett Rapp for putting all these trophies together. Montel Graphics printing them out. Pretty amazing group we have here. Speaking of amazing group, amazing riders, on the 6th spot, on the bubble, the top spot, Jackson Parcell! Whew, he had a shirt on there that flexed and it flew off. That's why he's topless. The one-footed finish line master, Jackson Parcell, coming in the 6th spot, rolling in at you, Walworth Indoor BMX champion. All right, once again, Jackson Parcell coming up now, top 5 riders. This is where it gets serious. It was a tight group of riders here, ladies and gentlemen. At the 5 spot, right on the precipice, another Welsh coming at you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Ethan Welsh. Killing it all day, every day, Welsh. Both Welsh kids looked amazing out on the track, doing it again. Team Mangler showing up, ladies and gentlemen. Welsh getting his jersey, getting his plaque, walking away with top 5. All right, we're going to announce 4. Announce 4. 4 is in here. We know this guy real well, killing it all year long. We're just going to throw some applause his way. Number 4 coming at you, going to be Shane Simonton. All right, that was applause. No, I do not believe Shane's here, so we're just going to hold this plaque for him. We'll get a hold of him via Facebook. Go from there. All right, moving on, top 3. This is podium racers here. Oh, man, your multiple-time Milwaukee BMX champion and the number 3 for the 2019-2020 season, Walworth Indoor BMX, my man, Jesse Graham. They call him Slingshot on the streets, ladies and gentlemen. That's because that man always makes a podium national. He's known. All 5 boroughs, he's known. My man, Jesse Graham on the 3 spot. Top 2 riders. Number 2 not here. We've actually already given him his accolades. Let's just give him a round of applause. Coming in the 2 spot, little Eddie Ertl. All right. Coming in number 1. And as these kids are known by their nicknames, this kid has earned it, every bit of it. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 2019-2020 Walworth Indoor BMX racer, my man Flex, Alex Ferguson! We got a champ in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Top rider, top racer, and ladies and gentlemen, the man to beat, the one with the bullseye on his back for the 2021 season. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Alex Ferguson! All right, we're going to take a picture of all our top racers up here. We're going to work our way down over to our trophies. We've got trophies for our top 5 teams. We're going to take pictures here real quick of these racers, and we're going to move to trophies. All right. Now it's time for the big trophies. We're going to be giving out the top 5 team trophies from Elkhorn Indoor BMX, Walworth County Indoor, coming at you right here in the 5th place. Of the top 5 teams showing up here all over the season, at number 5, let's make some noise for Team Antioch BMX! Antioch BMX has made an exciting season of racing even more exciting. These guys have ice in their veins. Ladies and gentlemen, Antioch BMX, top 5 BMX team, Walworth Indoor. We're going to bring them out here, get a picture. Want to remind you, concessions is open, the bike shop's open. Make your way over there right now. No line over in concessions. Sneak over there, get you dialed in. Pick up some of the new Rockford BMX t-shirts. Those are pretty amazing this year. All right, once again, Antioch Cyclery coming in at number 5. The bad boys of BMX coming at you. Big shout out. We'll get a picture of these riders after the fact. Awesome. Coming in at number 4. 2019-2020 Walworth Indoor 4th place team gonna be On Point BMX. Once again, On Point rider Shane Simonson's not here. If we have any other riders, we do. We've got Chris and his son gonna make his way out over here. Staples to Walworth Indoor BMX father-son team. These kids put on a show every week, in and out. Coming at you right now, gonna be the representatives for On Point BMX. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Chris and his son are going to take it. This is going to be number 4 Walworth Indoor BMX team, On Point BMX. This is it right here, top three teams, podium coming at you in the bronze spot. Week in, week and out, showing up on the podium, always making the mains. Coming in the number 3, going to be your team, Racer Concepts. Vita taking the trophy, all the Racer Concept riders showing up here for you. Good group of riders, once again, week in, week out, showing up on podium, taking home trophies, doing it again. You got the champ Velez up there. We're going to wait to Garrett because he's probably going to take it. Racer Concept BMX coming in the 3 spot once again. Top riders, Walworth Indoor BMX 2019-2020 season. And who knows, maybe coming up, we'll see him again next year. Top 2, this is going to be the gold and the silver. This has been a tough one back and forth all year. Week in, week out, these riders have been giving it 110, 120%. And in the 2 spot, coming right out of your hometown, Rockford, all racers right here, our race team captain hanging out. Ladies and gentlemen, make some unrealistic noise for Team Kegels! Walking away with the 2 spot through 2020-2019 Walworth Indoor BMX season. You got Garrett Rapp kicking it, getting it done. The rest of the racers out there. Kegels BMX showing up, getting it done on the podium week in and week out at Walworth Indoor BMX. We're going to take their picture. All right, everybody smile for your team picture once again. Coming in the 2 spot, Kegels BMX. Oh, we got to wait for Melton. He's a pillar of society here in BMX. Making his way up to the top of the gate, coming at you right now, going to be Mark Melton, stealing the show. All right. This is the time we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. This next team needs no introduction, but I got a microphone, so I'm going to introduce them anyways. Coming from across the Midwest, racing over decades, run by an 11-time grand champion, one-time world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your number one team coming out of Walworth Indoor BMX, Team Mangler! Once again, these racers have been showing up every single weekend. They come to every single race, and when they come to the race, they leave it on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, almost every single weekend we've seen a mangler on the podium, if not walking away with a championship. And your track championship, Alex Ferguson, going to be part of Team Mangler here today. Once again, thank you very much for coming out. And as always, a very special thanks to Jake and Candy for allowing us to do our ceremony here. We love Rockford BMX, and it couldn't be a better place to have a ceremony here for us today. We're going to get everything rolling for you here in just a little bit, but do me a favor, put your hands together one last time for all the racers at Walworth Indoor BMX and your champion team, Mangler BMX!
Nice job, TW. Good seeing you again. All right, we're going to need some trophy card volunteers. So if we could get some volunteers to hand out those trophy cards, I believe Freeport BMX and Kettles, you guys both did parade lap today. So if you guys could muster up a few volunteers to help us hand those out, that would be appreciated. We're going to get today's race started off with that money. So the money open is going to get started here shortly. And I think men's money open is payouts 1 through 7. The ladies, I think, is 1 through 6. But you come up and see us in the tower after the race and find out anyways. And we'll get you paid. In the meantime, your main events for your money open, if you can make your way up to staging. Following that, main events 1 through 10, make your way to staging. And those trophy card volunteers, if you could come see me at the tower, grab those trophy cards. That would be much appreciated. We should have all kinds of volunteers today. 2 teams running the, both tied and running the parade lap. I believe shouldn't have too much trouble getting enough volunteers, but we'll see. I don't see a whole bunch of them running up here at once. All right, so there is a payout for girls 1 through 7, and there's payout boys 1 through 7. That's how we're running this today. Hey, have you guys...
On the gate, Steve, and then we'll drop it when you're ready, and we'll do it for the boys too.
All right, our ladies in the gate qualifying and making this money open.
I thought he was going to call a name and then they raise their hand.
On the number 1 bike, Ashlyn Goldsmith. On the nag number 8, Kaylee Ceresa. On the number 4 bike, Kenzie Meekum. On the number 1 bike, Olive Hinton. On the 13, Mason Meekum. On the number 1, Imogen Nelson. On the 646, Aaliyah Ross. And on the number 4, Lily Hinton. All right, ladies qualifying for this money open main event, locked and loaded. Gates down, here they go. Got the number 1 bike, Imogen Nelson, with the whole shot on this one. But here comes the number 1 of Olive Hinton sitting on that 2 spot in her hip pocket. In and out of turn number 1. I still got Nelson, Hinton running 1 and 2. Here comes that nag number 8, Kaylee Ceresa on the 3 spot, followed by the nag 4. In and out of turn number 3, Nelson on the top side of this one. Hinton in the 2. It's going to be the 1 of Imogen Nelson, the 1 of Olive Hinton, the nag 4, the nag 8, the 646, the 4, and the 1 for your money payouts. Once again, Imogen Nelson with the big win there and your money open. All right, for your boys, your men's money open. On the nag number 11, Julian Basage. On the nag 14, Tyler Wright. On the number 7, the Ghost Rider, Ryder Ward. On the number 17, Ryan Walney. On the number 2 bike, Alex Ferguson. On the nag 9, the Mangler, George Andrews. On the 188, Noah Tanker. And on the number 9 bike, Carson Fuller. Your men's money open, locked and loaded in the gate. Gates down, here they come. Looks like Julian Basage on point. Noah Tanker in his hip pocket. Here they go into turn number 1. I got Andrews on the 3 spot. The Ghost Rider sitting in that 4, in and out of turn number 2. Basage, Tanker, Andrews, 1, 2, 3. Here they go heading into turn number 3. Tanker making a move. Here they come out of turn number 3. Basage, Tanker, Andrews making his way around on the outside. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. I got Basage, Tanker, Andrews, 1, 2, 3. How's that for some money open racing, everybody? How about it, Julian Basage with the big win there? All right, don't forget, you folks that were in that money open, guys and girls, payout is 1 through 7. You guys can head on up here to collect your money. Positions 1 through 7, make it to the tower. You can collect your money.
Number 11.
All right, main event number 1, your 11-12 girls cruisers on the track. Ceresa, Hinton, and Gifford. I got Hinton with 2, Ceresa with 4, and Gifford with 6 as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Hinton, Ceresa running 1 and 2 as they make their way down the final stretch. The world number 5, Lily Hinton, looking to bring it on in, get the final win of the day. The 967, Kaylee Ceresa, going to get the overall 2, and the 982 of Remington Gifford with your overall 3 for your 11-12 girls cruiser. Gate drops for your 15-16 girls cruisers. Basage, Ross, and Hinton in this one. Hinton, Basage running side by side, elbow to elbow. Basage pulling out the lead in turn number 1. Basage and Hinton running 1 and 2. I got Hinton with 2, Basage with 4, Ross with 6. Oh my God. Final stretch, here they come. Basage will end up with 5. Hinton is going to end up with 4. So Hinton going to get the overall win. Basage with the overall 2, and Ross with the overall 3. Next up, 17-20 women's cruisers are on the track. Whidbey, Goldsmith, and Caulfield in this one.
You could have given the old guy second. It's all right.
Hey, that was an awesome effort, Mangler. Here they come, the final stretch. Whidbey, Goldsmith, and Caulfield. I got Goldsmith in the top spot. The number 6 of Caulfield with the 2. So Caulfield will end up with 4. Goldsmith will end up with 5. So Caulfield will get the overall win. Goldsmith with the overall 2. And Whidbey with the 3. Next up, 41-45 women's cruisers on the track. Casper, Melton, and Basage in this one. I got Dana Melton on the 2 bike sitting in that top spot out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. She's going to get the overall win. Basage on the Nag 5 out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She's going to get the 2 spot. And Casper on the 563 with your overall 3 for your 41-45 women's cruisers. Next up, moving on to our mixed open class, we got 7 and 8-year-olds out there. Freeman, Thines, Zolke, Lichtansky, Wilkie, and Blackburn in this one. These guys qualifying and making this main event. Got the 43 bike, Travis Steins. Steins is sitting in that top spot. Got the Gold Cup 1 sitting in the 2. And here comes that 18-inch, the number 50 bike. Been watching this guy all day. Levi Litansky out of Michigan City, Indiana. He's sitting in that 3 spot. Your 7 and 8 mixed open, in and out of turn number 3. Your top spot, the 43 bike, Travis Steins, bringing it on in. He's going to take the win. Your Gold Cup number 1, Luke Blackburn. He's sitting in that 2 spot. Going to bring it on in, get the 2, and that 50 bike. He's got company. Here they come. The 50, the 6, and the 110. And the 521. So 1, 2, 3, Thines, Blackburn, and Litansky is your podium finishes there for your 7 and 8 mixed open. Next up, 11-12 mixed open on the track. Eight riders making this main event, your 11-12 mixed open. We got Beard, Monahano, Bird, Ceresa, Thompson, Beard, Olkin, and Welsh in this one. In and out of the final turn. Oh, man, these guys are elbow to elbow. We got some drag racing going on. Got the Nag 8. Ceresa, she's got company by the 32, the 8, the 32, the 3, the 6, the 93, the 141, the 16, and the 1. So the 8, the 32, and the 3. Your podium finishes. That's Nag 8, Kaylee Ceresa, the 32 bike. Ethan Welsh in the 3, Jaden Beard for your podiums. And your 11-12 mixed open, 15-16 mixed open, making their way out of turn number 3. Meyer, Knoll, and Roundtree in this one. Got the 31, the 88, and the 153. That's Meyer, Brad Knoll, and the 153 of Roundtree for your podiums. All right, next up, your 31 and over mixed open. North, Behinds, and Kaiser. These guys are total points. Got North with 2, Behinds with 6, Kaiser with 4 as they make their... Uh-oh! Losing a rider. Lost our second place rider. I believe that's Kaiser down there going down. The 113, North going to bring it on in. He's going to get your overall win. So, North on the 113 with your overall win. If Kaiser gets back up and crosses the line, he will get your overall 2, and the 92 behind will get your overall 3, depending on if he crosses the line or not. Here we go, 7 and 8 open, making their way down the final stretch. Takanaga, Peterson, and Dickinson. Here comes the number 2, followed by the 10. Dickinson, Takanaga, 1 and 2. And the A-bike, Peterson with the 3 for your 7 and 8 open. Main event number 11 underway, your 9-10 open. Ramirez, Golvik, Burge, and Takanaga in this one. The 8 bike, Matthew Golvik out of Poignette, Wisconsin, sitting in that top spot. He's got the 12 bike of Ito Takanaga sitting in that 2 spot. Your 9-10 open, railing their way around turn number 3. Here they come down the final stretch. Oh, Takanaga bringing the heat. Here they come down the final stretch. I got the 8 bike. Here comes the 12. The 8's going to hang on to it. The 8, the 12, the L, and the Gold Cup 3. All right, moving on. Main event number 12, your 13-14 open. Kopchik, Kleiman, Klein, and Hashiguchi in this one. Round and round they go. Here they come out of the final turn. Got the K bike, Cole Kopchik. Kopchik's going to bring it on in. He's going to take the win. The real race is back there for that 2 spot. Here they come. Got the 10. Got the 10, Klein, followed by the 13 of Kleiman. Hashiguchi with the 4. Next up, 9-year-old cruisers on the track. Mazajewski, Wilkie, and Lee. Total points racing coming to us. Mazajewski and Lee both tied with 5. Got Wilkie with 2. We got a race going for that 2 spot. So how they cross is how we score. Oh, they're bringing the heat for that 2 spot. Drag race, elbow to elbow. Man, these guys are going to pass the top spot. Here comes the 5, the 269, and the 6. So Wilkie, Lee, Mazajewski, 1, 2, 3. Moving on. Main event 14, your 12-year-old cruisers. Carpenter, Bivens, and Trapp in this one. Got the 9 bike, Jaden Carpenter out of Morrisonville, Wisconsin. Going to bring it on in, take the win, the 791. Tucker Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. He'll get your 2 spot. And Jonathan Bivens on the 967. He'll get the 3 for your 12-year-old cruisers. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old cruisers. Heights, Jackson, and Ferguson in this one. Got the 17, Alex Ferguson, sitting in the top spot, throwing a little style. He'll take the win. Deontay Jackson on the 631. He's going to get the 2 spot. And Heights with the 3. That's going to bring up your 41, 45-year-old cruisers on the track. Main event 16, Melton, Trapp, Fortner, and Rune. Got the 13, followed by the 6. Rune and Fortner running 1 and 2. Melton moving into that 3 spot. In and out of turn 3. Rune and Fortner, Melton. 1, 2, 3. Here comes Fortner. Oh, boy, we got a race. The 13, the 6, and the 240. So Rune, Fortner, Melton, 1, 2, 3. Moving on to our class. Got 5 and unders out there. Gates down. Got the 119 with the whole shot. That's Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois. Blakely, Viola, Bauer, Bowen, and Rune in this one. Got the 119 followed by the 691 of Blakely. So Viola, Blakely running 1 and 2. Your 5 and under novice class. Hey, no wait over at concessions if you're looking to hydrate before your big main event. Now's the time. All right, bringing it down the final stretch. Got the 119 bike. Jacoby Viola, he's going to get the win. The 691 bike. Blakely's going to get the 2 spot. Your 3 looks like the 509 of Bauer. Rune on the 171 with the 4. Next up, moving on to your 7-year-old novices. Got the 50 bike followed by the 76. Levi Latansky sitting in that top spot. Here he comes, winding up, making his way down the final stretch.
100-millimeter strength on that subject.
So Levi going to take the win, followed by the 85 bike. Bowen with the 2, the 221, or the 121. Alex Hernandez with the, wait a minute, which?
221. And then
The 221.
And 68. 24. It was combined.
Gotcha. Yeah, it wasn't marked on my sheet. All right, here we go. 8-year-old novices on the track. Main event number 20. Ross, Freeman, and Hedger in this one. Freeman and Hedger both tied with 5. Ross with 2. Sorry about that last one. It was 2 racks combined. I didn't have it here on my sheet. So I got a little confused as the numbers were coming in. Now here we go. 8-year-old novices on the track right now, bringing it to the final stripe. Ross, Freeman, and Hedger. Ross on the 104 going to take the overall win. The 181, Hedger's going to get the overall 2. And the overall 3 is going to go to 521 of Freeman. Got a rider down. Rider down back there in that second straight. Looks like they're back up, though. Back up and excited to get rolling again. All right, this is your 9-year-old novice class. Lindelof, Milky, Benefield, Bowen, Sala, and Hubner in this main event. Got the 17 and 127, duking it out to the end. The 17, the 127, the 131, followed by the 634. So your 17, your big winner, that's Angelina Sala, followed by the 127. Milky and the 131 of Benefield for your podium finishes in your 9-year-old novice class. Next up, 11-year-old novices on the track. Mason Meekum, Quentin Anderson, Audra Meekum, Morgan Callis, and Joseph Schenberger in this one. Got the 176 followed by the 13. Schenberger and Mason Meekum running 1 and 2. Losing our second place rider. Got the 176, the new second place riders, your 7 bike. Here they come, trying to make a move. The 176, the 7, the 66, the 568. And that down rider, looks like the 13, Mason Meekum, looks like they're back up. So the 176, Schenberger for the win. The 7 bike, Audra Meekum, benefiting there a little bit, getting that 2 spot in your 66. Quentin Anderson for the 3 for your podium finishes in your 11-year-old novice class. Next up, 12-year-old novices on the track. DeVore, Herman, and Miller. DeVore with 3, Herman with 4, Miller with 5s. They make their way to the stripe. Got the 868. DeVore going to get the overall win, the 115 of Miller is going to get your overall 2, and the 714 of Herman is going to get your overall 3.
No.
Yeah.
Did I miss something here? 4, that's 3, 7. Oh, this is 7. Sorry.
All right, the 647 followed by the 114. 5, 2, 5, 3, 8. So the 647 Adams with your overall win, the 114 of Hathaway with your overall 2, and the 152 of Colombia with the overall 3. For your 14-year-old novices, 15-year-old novices on the track, Ross, Carlin, and Roundtree all qualifying to make this main event. Got the 153. Roundtree bringing it in, going to get the win. The 2 spots up for grabs. The 25 is going to hang on to it. Yeah, I don't either.
Who was the last one?
I missed it.
Okay.
17 to 20-year-old novices on the track. Caulfield, Knoll, and Crowther. Got the 101 of Knoll for the overall win. The 6 by Caulfield with your overall 2, and the 11 of Crowther with the overall 3. Next up, 21, 25-year-old novices on the track. Jones, Phoenix, and Rundle in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. Your front runner, the 802, Donovan Jones, taking the big win. The 2 spots up for grabs. Brittany Rundle on the 11 bike with the 2. The 957 of Phoenix with the 3. Man, we got some racing going on there for that 2 spot.
Well, the leader fell in the cross.
Right? Oh, here we go. 41 to 45-year-old novices bringing it on in. Got the 715, the 65, the 69.
136.
The 136.
124.
And the 124. I'm glad you got that. Is this 51 and over?
Yes.
Your 51 and over novices on the track bringing it on in. The 4 bike. Lugman, followed by the 29 of Melton, the 975 of Roundtree, and the 173 of Pulaski. Next up, 7-year-old intermediates on the track. York, Dine, Sala, and Blackburn in this one. In and out of turn 3. Here they come. Got the 47 bike. Or the 43. The 43 bike, Travis Stein. Stein is going to take the win. The J bike of York's going to get the 2. And the 62 of Austin Sala with the 3. Blackburn with the 4. Jeez. 8-year-old intermediates on the track. Larson, Pinchart, and Cooper. 3 riders all qualifying to make this main event. In and out of turn number 3. I believe that's a 58 bike. Jack Larson sitting on the top side of this one. Got the 1 bike. Wrigley Cooper sitting in that 2 spot. He's got a little company back there. State number 5. Here comes the 58 for the win. The 1 and the state number 5. Next up, 9-year-old intermediates. Beard, McConnell, Edwards, Lee, and Welsh in this one. In and out of turn 3. Midwest Militia colors on the front side of this. Got the 42 bike. Logan Lee. Here comes the 47. Nope. State number 6, the 47. And the 46. Boy, they throw us off when they do that to us up here, don't they? Next up, your 10-year-old intermediates, Gifford, Finkboner, and Holloway. The 97 Finkboner for the win, the state number 9. Holloway's going to get the 2 spot. And the Gold Cup 1 of Gifford with the 3 in your 10-year-old intermediate class. 11-year-old intermediates on the track. Melvin, Lindelof, Welsh, Olkin, Bivens, and Kelly in this one. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Oh, we got a drag race going on for that front spot. Got the 32, the Gold Cup 2, the 25, the 4, the 141, and the 20. So your 32 bike, Ethan Welsh with the big win there, the Gold Cup 2, Lindelof. And the 25 of Kelly for your podiums in your 11-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 12-year-old intermediates on the track. Trapp, Luckman, Beard, and Thompson in this one. Main event number 35, railing their way out of turn number 3. 4 riders making this main event. Got the 72 by Lukeman for the win. The 95 Trapp's going to get the 2. The state number 3 of Beard with the 3. And the 93 of Thompson with the 4. All right, next up, 14-year-old intermediates on the track. Main event 36. Meyer, Hinton, and Knutson in this one. The final stretch. Got the 39 bike. Brock Knutson out of Freeport, Illinois. He's going to bring it on in, take the win. The 31 bike. Logan Meyer with the 2. And the number 1, Olive Hinton, with the 3. Next up, 16-year-old intermediates. Total points. Noel, Simpson, and Hammond in this one. I got Hammond with 3, Simpson with 4, Noel with 5. Got the 54 bike, followed by the 62 and the 88. So we got 8, 5, 5. So the overall win's going to go to the 54 bike, Marcus Simpson out of Dixon, Illinois. The overall 2 is going to go to the 62 of Hammond. Noel with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates main event. Goodman, Jones, North, and Nelson in this one. Got Nelson on the 1 bike. Imogen out of Rockford, Illinois. She's got a little company. Here comes the 414. Got the 1, the 414, the 35, and the 113. So Nelson with the big win there, 414. Andrew Goodman with the 2 spot and the 35 of Trevor Jones for your podiums in your 17 to 20-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Schultz, Lindelof, Jason and Anderson. Here they come down the final stretch. Oh, somebody's airing it out there on the Gold Cup 2. Here they come. Bringing it on in. I got the 165 to 62. The Gold Cup 2 and the 145. So Jason, Anderson, and Lindelhoff, 1, 2, 3. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Takanaga, Knowles, Melvin, Riley, Rundle, and Callis in this one. In and out of turn number 3. Callis on the front side of this one. The 169, Kerry Callis, followed by some Midwest Militia cars. The 45, 169, the 45, the 27, the 90, the 94, and the 34. Callis with the big win on the 169 bike. The 45, Rundle with the 2, and the 27 of Troy Riley out of Delavan, Wisconsin. That's your podiums and your 46 to 50 intermediates. Moving on to our girls, 11-year-old experts on the track. Soresa, Montejano, and Hinton in this one. Got the Nag 4, Lily Hinton, sitting in the top spot. She's going to get the overall win. Your Nag number 8, Kaylee Soresa, she's going to get the number 2, and the 16, Abigail Montejano, with the 3 spot for your 11-year-old girls. Moving on to our expert class, 8-year-olds on the track. Peterson, Takanaga, Mazajewski, Dickinson, Viola, and Ochoa. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of cheering going on out there. Got the 2 bike. Dickinson on the front side, but these guys are bunching up. We got a lot of company coming down this final stretch. I'm going to write down the numbers as I see them. Got the 2, the 6, the 10, the 19. So your podiums, the 2 bike, Dickinson for the win, the 10 bike of Takanaga for the 2, and the 5. I don't know who the... Oh, no. The 2, this... I really got it wrong. The 2 for the win, that's Dickinson for the win. The 6 bike, Viola with the 2, and the 10 bike of Takanaga with the 3 for your podiums and your 8-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 9-year-old expert main event.
Third place, Mystery Moto.
Oh, gotcha. 9-year-old experts on the track. Burge, Wettendorf, Wilkie, Gulvik, and Cooper in this one. In and out of turn number 3. Hey, this is going to be our Mystery Moto. Bringing it on into the finish line. Got the 5, the 8, the 1, and the Gold Cup 3. Hey, that number 1 by Jackson Cooper. Head on over to the Red Roof Building. You're the winner of the Mystery Moto. So Jackson Cooper, head on over to the Red Roof Building, the T-shirt shop. You're the winner of the Mystery Moto. You get to get a T-shirt, buddy. The Gold Cup 2, the 12. So your 10-year-old experts, total points. Gold Cup 2, Jaden Carpenter with the overall win. Takanaga on the 12 with the overall 2. And Pavon on the 24 with the overall 3. Next up, 11-year-old experts on the track. Knowles, Velez, and Simpson. In and out of turn number 3. Main event, 45. Got the F bike on point. That's Brady Simpson. Going to bring it on in, get the overall win. The Gold Cup 1. Velez out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin. He's going to get the overall 2. And the state number 2, Wyatt Knowles, with the overall 3 for your 11-year-old experts. 12-year-old experts on the track. Bell, Vita, and Malman. The 8, the 3, and the 7. So the overall win goes to the number 8 bike of Bell out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. The overall 2 goes to Vita on the 3 bike out of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And Malman on the 7 with the 3 out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin for your 12-year-old experts. 13-year-old experts on the track. Andrews, Graham, Hashiguchi, Klein, and Colburn in this one. Oh, it's got to be the Nag 13, Nolan Colburn. Factory throwdown. He's going to bring it in for the win. The 10 bike Klein's going to get the 2, followed by the 3, the C, and the Gold Cup 2. So Jesse Graham with the 3 spot, rounding out your podiums there. And your 13-year-old expert class. 14-year-old experts on the track, Kleiman, Kopchik, and Kelly. Kleiman and Kelly both tied with 5 as they make their way out of turn 3. The K bike, Cole Kopchik. He's going to get the overall win, the 2 spot. He's going to go to the 9 bike of Kelly. Kleiman with the 3. Next up, 15-year-old experts on the track, Ferguson, Elliott, and Riley. Ferguson with 2. Elliott with 4. Riley with 6. Bringing it in, Alex Ferguson. Throwing some style. Going to take the overall win, the 31. Elliott's going to get the overall 2. Riley with the overall 3 in your 15-year-old expert class. 16-year-old experts on the track. Fuller, Cook, Roach, and Basage in this one. Got the nag number 11, Julian Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Man's a little richer today after doing pretty well in that money open. Julian Basage, yeah, throw us a whip. Basage going to take the win, followed by the 9, the 3. Fuller with the 2, Cook with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Ward, Fortner, Hathcock, Smith, Kramer, Wright, and Woolney. In and out of turn number 3. Wright. Tyler Wright on the nag 14. He's got a little company. Here comes Hathcock. Got the 14, the 1, the 17. I hope you guys got that. It's Tyler Wright with the win. Nathan Hathcock with the 2. And was it Ryan Woolney with the 3?
17.
Yep, Ryan Woolney. That's your podium finishes in your 17 to 20-year-old expert main event. 26 to 35-year-old experts on the track. We got Swain, Wright, Goff, and Jacobs. Dustin Jacobs on the nag number 11, sitting in the front spot, doing it for the Mangler. In and out of turn number 3. Dustin Jacobs, he's going to bring it on in. He's going to take the win. State number 1, Goff with the 2, and the 46 bike of Swain with the 3. Hang on, let us call this one first, then we'll get to you. All right, here we go. 36 to 40-year-old experts on the track. Rapp, Rune, Heights, Andrews, and Schumer. It's got to be George Andrews on the nag number 9. Bringing it on in. He's going to take the big win. The 39 of Rune's going to get the 2 spot. Gold Cup 2, the 51, and the 12. Yep. All right, here we go. 46 to 50-year-old experts on the track. Melton, Copeland, and Trapp in this one. Melton with the big move in turn number 1. He's got a little company. The 676 bike. Oh, these guys are trading paint in turn number 2. Elbow to elbow, trying to make moves. 46 to 50-year-old experts racing on the track. Oh, big move make down in turn number 3. That's the 76 of Trapp giving Melton a run. It's going to go Trapp, Melton, Copeland, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's going to conclude racing here this Sunday at the Rock. Want to thank everybody for coming on out. It's been a lot of fun. Thank all the volunteers, especially that guy right there. No, you, Ron Swain. I got to call out Ron, man. I haven't said one thing about you yet today. Well, aloud, anyways. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you guys could kindly look around, make sure you pick up the pit areas near and far, that'd be great. We much appreciate that. Teams, don't forget to get your team sheets up to the tower. We will announce those unofficial team sheet results as soon as we get all those sheets in. All right. I got team sheets. Your unofficial team sheet results.
Got
First,
5?
second, third. Yeah, there's 5 here.
Okay, then we got 5.
Let me see. Midwest Militia, Freeport, Kegos, Fly Zone, 27. So, okay, so you got 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. All right. Unofficially, of course, 4th place with 27 points, Rockford Bicycle. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
3rd place with 28 points, Fly Zone. 2nd place with 29 points, Kegel's Bike Shop. And a two-way tie for 1st place, both having 31 points, Midwest Militia and Freeport BMX. There you go. There you go. All right. Nice job, everybody.
You need one, but then you gotta empty it. We need a garbage can, but then we gotta empty it. So, might as well not have it.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I don't think anybody would empty it either.